Okay, so I guess अब आवाज आ रही होगी. So welcome to FinOps. Uh, so anyone who would like to guess what FinOps is? Okay, financial operation. Any examples you'd like to? Budget. Okay.
Budgeting of the infrastructure, like for managing cost optimization.
Yeah, that is exactly what FinOps is. We manage our budget finances of our infrastructure and cloud cost. So this practice is FinOps. Since this event is organized by the CNCF, so it is our tradition to start with CNCF updates. So today I will be doing CNCF updates. So before that, I'll take it's who I am. So my name is Krish Aryan. I'm a software engineer at Webnish, and I was previously a Google Summer Code and OpenSUSE rancher, and I'm a Google Summer Code mentee at CNCF Q1. I'm also certified in KCNA, CKA, CKAD, Terraform Associate, and AWS Cloud Practice. More about these certifications in the later slides. Also, I have recently become a CNCG New organizer, and I love everything about cloud native. So, if you want to connect with me, you can just scan the QR code. I'll wait a couple of minutes so that you can scan. Yes, everyone has scanned, so let's move on. So, what is CNCF? Anybody would like to answer that? Yeah, the answer is written right there. Cloud Native Computing Foundation. What does CNCF does? What does CNCF do? So, CNCF is a non-profit organization that is responsible for governing and fostering cloud native technologies. What are cloud native technologies? Anyone who would like to answer that? What are cloud native technologies?
Cloud native technology, the databases we are moving into cloud, virtual machines, EC2, AWS, all these things are cloud native. Kubernetes is on
Yes.
application which are usually cloud, right? There is it's nothing that aspire or aspire that we create cloud ready for these web applications which will consume very less that is towards green software.
Okay. Okay.
So these will basically on cloud resources like VMs.
Okay. So, cloud technologies are basically technologies that are designed to leverage the benefits of cloud platforms. For example, benefits like scalability, fault tolerance. They are basically like adapted microservice architecture and revolves around it. So let's move on. So currently, CNCF has 26 graduated projects, 26 incubating projects, and 126 sandbox projects. We'll talk more about what graduated, what incubating, or what sandbox means. So currently, you can see there's a vast landscape of projects here. I don't know if like people can see the small projects here. These small projects are the sandbox projects. And in this like landscape, there is a like grayed out small box, which are the proprietary projects, and the like boxes with like the big boxes are the incubating and the graduated projects. So here, the CNCF landscape is divided into 5 major parts, and each part has its own subsection. And if you're new to CNCF landscape, you can like just click the documentation button right here near the search icon, and you can read about that subsection and learn from it and explore the technology. So this is what I discussed. Like the small projects that are white are the sandbox projects. The projects with the big boxes are like either a CNCF incubating or CNCF graduated, and the projects that are grayed out and are small boxes are the proprietary projects. So, what are the like, stages of CNCF project? Like, what is sandboxing? What is incubating, and what is graduated project? And what is this archive? I didn't discuss about it, and nor did we see it in the landscape. So, sandbox projects are the like very are projects that are in a very beginning phase, and like the they don't have to face a major evaluations while entering the sandbox project. They should be having a like unique idea, and should have an active community to join the like sandbox project. And the sandbox projects don't have like formal governance body, and they are not confined to strict regulations, and they are basically at the experimental and innovation stage here. Moving on, and sandbox project, the adoption is not much in sandbox project. Luckily, maybe 1 or 2 organizations may be adopting a sandbox project. But if we go to the incubating stage, there we see that the community is well established, and the like there is a healthy contributor base, and like here we need to have a formal like governance body, and like there's a TOC that like see all the like governance that is needed for governance and regulations that are needed for incubating project. And here CNCF also like starts to support more, and CNCF sees promise of these projects becoming graduated projects, and they start supporting more when the project reaches this stage. Also, did you know that there's not a requirement to go through the sandbox project phase cycle? Like you can just directly skip to the incubating project, but you need to pass through the requirements that are needed to be incubating project. And after that, the graduated project is when this also in the incubating project, adoption is the project is being adopted in many companies, I guess 5 to 6 you can say companies adopt these projects. And after project has been in the community for a long time, it moves towards the graduated stage where where there is a well-established community and contributor base, and here the regulations becomes even more strict, and CNCF promotes the graduated projects. They showcase the graduated projects so that more and more companies can use it. And since they have established that they can be robust, many companies adopt it. I guess more than 20 to 25 companies here. And after when the project has completed its life cycle, or it is not able to continue because of some reasons, or maybe there is a merger of the parent company. Sometimes the project is discontinued and then it's moved to the archive stage. So there is a common misconception about the stages and the difficulty of a project regarding the by seeing the GitHub stars of the project. So there is a meme that I don't know if you can see this. What's written here is written 5K GitHub stars, and this person is getting that oh, is this in an incubating project by just seeing the GitHub stars. So that's not the case. GitHub stars is not the very good metric to see if a project is sandbox, incubating, or graduated. And GitHub stars is not a very good metric, because I can give an example. For example, there are three projects. WebAssembly, first is WebAssembly, that is a sandbox project. Second is Artifactor. Many of you have heard about Artifactor. And third is TUF. So that's a graduated project. So the first project, Sandbox project, has approximately 8.6 thousand GitHub stars, and the other two projects have 1.6 K GitHub stars. So I guess you can see that GitHub stars don't have any value here. So let's move on. So CNCF has many initiatives to promote its community and promote our native ecosystem and projects. So first initiative is CNCF events. So there are 4 types of events. There's KubeCon, KubeDay, KCD, and CNCT events. So we are in a CNCT event. So CNCT events are the local events in the local cities that happen every month or maybe once in 3 months. KCDs are regional conferences that happen on big level. There are hundreds of people attend KCDs. And for example, KCD Kerala, KCD Istanbul, KCD Hyderabad. Next is the Cube Day, and here we go into the international territory. Cube Days are international events where thousands of people come, and it's a one-day event. And KubeCon is the flagship international event of CNCF. So Cube Days happen many times a year, but KubeCon happens only twice or thrice a year. This year KubeCon happened in. Can anyone tell me the first KubeCon that happened? No idea. Upcoming. There are 2 upcoming KubeCons.
Delhi.
First is Delhi, and is Solid Lake. So moving on, there are if you want to attend these events, for example, if you want to attend Cube Day and KubeCon, but you don't have funds to go to the event, and the cost of KubeCon is quite high. For example, KubeCon Delhi cost around 5,000 rupees. If you're a student, you might not think to go there. Worry not, CNCF is there for you. So they have launched a Dank One scholarship where you can apply for it. And if you're active in the community, they will consider your application. And if you're lucky, then they will sponsor your travel, they will sponsor your the ticket, and you can attend these events. And there's another scholarship that is the LIFT scholarship. For example, CNCF has a lot of certifications that are like Kubernetes certification, and there are project-specified certifications. So if you want to do these certifications cost around like $395. So a normal student or like a person without a job cannot afford them. So LIFT scholarship does that. LIFT scholarship, if you have LIFT scholarship, you can have one CNCF certification. Like you can buy one certification for free, and you can get one e-learning course for free. So LIFT scholarship applications open in April, around April. And moving on, like certifications and trainings, CNCF provides like certifications that are quite popular. For example, CKA, CKD, CKS. These are hands-on certifications that distinguish them from majority of the certifications in the market. And like CNCF also provides like training for the courses for the those project, and like majority of the time these certificates, the training programs are free. Like there are a lot of training programs that are free, and you can just study from there. Quite an amazing resource. Also, CNCF hosts mentorship program. So, as you can see, I was part of GSOC. CNCF takes part in GSOC. CNCF is a part of LFX. LFX happens 3 times in a year. GSOC happens once around April, May, and LFX happens 3 times in a year. And Outreachy, CNCF also takes part in Outreachy, and CNCF has its own Kubernetes release shadow. So for GSOC, LFX, Outreachy, you get stipend, and for Kubernetes release shadow, you gain quite a bit of recognition in the CNCF community, and you gain a lot of connections and membership. CNCF Technology Radar is a group of end users that are like approximately 140 companies and startups that assess and approve the projects across CNCF. So these are Kubernetes certifications. So there are 5 Kubernetes certifications in total. First is CKA, that is Certified Kubernetes Administrator. Second is Certified Kubernetes Application Developer. Third is Certified Kubernetes Security Specialist. And the other 2 are Kubernetes and Cloud Native Associate, and Kubernetes and Cloud Native Security Associate. These 2 are the beginner level certification, and they don't cost around like 300. They don't cost around $400. They cost around $250, and these are MCQ-based exams. These 3 are the hands-on exams. So there will be around 17 to 18 questions in the exam, and you need to solve all the scenarios within 2 hours. So it's not only a knowledge-based exam; it's a time-based exam too. Also, if you want to if you want to achieve CKS, you need to first achieve CKA. That's the requirement. And also, if you achieve all 5 certifications within their validity period, you gain the title of astronaut. So you may ask, What is CubeStronaut? CubeStronaut is a program launched by CNCF where if you show your dedication towards learning Kubernetes and track all 5 certifications within their validity period, you get certain perks. For example, you get a jacket. This is the jacket that they offer, and you get a credit badge and access to a private CubeStronaut channel. And also, you get 50% off for 5 certifications each year, which you can keep to yourself or you can give it to your friends. And also, there are 20% off for CNCF events. You can give 20% off on registrations for a year, and your profile will be shown on CNCF/training/CubeStronaut page. There are many CubeStronaut, and majority are them from India, so you can also compete for that. Also, the CNCF also provides some project specific and other certifications. So here you can see that there is a dedicated certification for Argo, there is a dedicated certification for CBM, for Isko, from Prometheus, and there is a certified FinOps associate project of the certification also. So here are some CNCF project updates. So Kubernetes 1.31 released on August 14th. Kubernetes version 1.32 is in the alpha stage and it is going to be released around December. Also, Prometheus had a major release. So Prometheus 3.0 beta released on around 3 days ago. And Istio, Rook, and Jaeger had their minor releases at August 15th, August 21, and August 6th. Also, the events and CFP updates. So unfortunately, there are no events where the CFPs are open, but you can still go to the events. So Cube Day Colombia, Cube Day Australia are happening on October 9th and 15th. That is happening on October 16th. This event is live. It's online and it's free, of course. So everyone can attend this event and learn something from it. And KubeCon North America is happening on November 12th, November 15th, and KubeCon India is happening on December 11th, December 12th. It's happening in Delhi. So I think many of us can attend this event because it's quite nearby. And also, DanCon scholarship is open for the KubeCon North America, so KubeCon India. So if you're a student, you can apply for this and save your money. So many people ask, how can we contribute to CNCF? So there are many ways to contribute to CNCF. You can do non-code contributions like raising PR, like writing documentations, and there is code contributions where you can assist in adding features, fixing bugs, writing tasks, and you can also create content, blogs, and advocate the projects and volunteer in events, such as this event. And you can open and maintain CNCG in your own city if your city doesn't have CNCG there. And you can participate in mentorship programs like GSOC, LFX, RPG, and eShadow, and you can get mentorship from the maintainers of that project. So how can you volunteer in a city like in CNCG New Delhi? So there are many roles in which you can volunteer. You can volunteer as a graphic designer, you can volunteer as a content writer, volunteer as a photographer, social media manager, videography, video editing, website development, and on-site event management, where you consistently have to attend our events and volunteer. So if you want to volunteer, you can just scan this QR code. Seems like everyone has scanned. I'll just move on. So this concludes my talk, and thank you, sponsor Atmosphere and Cloud Genius for sponsoring us our food and menu. This event would not have been possible without you. So thank you again.